And I think the first part of this issue that should be articulated is AI is kind of a fancy thing. It's, first of all, it's 2 letters. It means artificial intelligence. But ultimately what it is it's about machine learning. And so the machine is taught. And part of the issue here is what information is going into the machine that will then determine, and we can predict then, if we think about what information is going in, what then will be produced in terms of decisions and opinions that may be made through that process.
That's the Vice President of the United States of America getting us boned up on technology. Joining me now, Emily Jashinsky, culture editor for the Federalist. Okay, Emily, if you set aside the fact the Vice President is a complete and utter moron, she actually did reveal something at the end that I think is really important. It's going to affect us going forward. What goes into all this AI stuff is what really matters, and the communists are well aware of that.
That's a good point. Although I also want to say, I'm not sure how someone can sound that dumb with notes in front of them. I mean, she's got clearly pages of notes in front of her, and she sounds like she's just running out the clock on a book report in 3rd grade. But yes, that is true. Like these large language models, this is a 2-letter term, AI, artificial intelligence. It stands for machine learning, Jesse, in case you hadn't picked up on that. But they are scraping. Yes. This is what's important is what they scrape. You know, it's what gets fed into the LLMs, the models, and then what gets spit out. And they're already making these decisions in Silicon Valley and in other places to exclude and include based on their political biases, which they don't even understand are political. They'll say we're just totally nonpartisan. We're just here for decency, and we're against racism and sexism and bigotry of all forms. That means they aren't feeding, as you can imagine, conservative content or even like center-left content into the machine and teaching it to understand things in a way that truly is neutral. Neutrality is utterly impossible for the people who control these levers of power. And so what's going into these LLMs is not going to be good when it comes out on the other side.
Emily, I'm old, you're young. So I need you to explain this to me as if I'm old and have gray in my beard. Why does this matter to me? Why does AI matter to me? What kind of systems is AI going to control in the future? I don't understand.
Yeah, I think they're preparing for it to essentially control everything. And that sounds maybe like it's really far off in the future, but AI is embedded into so many different technologies. I mean, just even like autocorrect. Think about something silly like autocorrect. Flagging different words as being hurtful or damaging. We see it actually all the time on social media. Their algorithms will flag accounts that just use particular words. They taught the algorithms if you're using a word like, or if you have a frog in your profile picture, right? That is taught. The AI has learned that might mean you're a bigot. And so your account gets flagged and shut down. And then we'll see that happening on a different scale over and over again because these models are being taught that people who express dissident thought, any thought that challenges power, let alone conservative thought, Christian thought, is going to get flagged. And that could mean so many different things. That could go into banking. It just could seep into every facet of society in ways that are really chilling to think about.
Are you tired of watching your beloved nation fall prey to the insidious grip of communism? The Anti-Communist Manifesto by Jesse Kelly is the ultimate guide to fighting back against this destructive force. Discover the shocking truth about communism infiltrating our education system, corporations, and even environmental movements. Unmask the true agenda behind groups like Antifa and Black Lives Matter and learn how to protect the United States from the most malicious enemy. With extensive documentation of past atrocities, you'll see the undeniable danger posed by this ideology. Arm yourself with knowledge and join the fight to preserve the American way of life. The Anti-Communist Manifesto, a new must-read book from Jesse Kelly. Get your copy today at jessekellybook.com or wherever books are sold.